die trying, blah, 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 etc., etc. I decided to do a quick little live before I get out and do the things I got to do today. You see the thumbnail, man. In lieu of what happened yesterday, I just want to say some things that I ain't even, it might ruffle some people's feathers, but I don't really care. On this YouTube thing, man, some people are not playing with y'all. And what I mean by that is this. So people did this because they wanted to spread some information, spread a message or whatever. And somewhere along the line, it became lucrative. People was making money. You know, YouTube started paying people, right? And in the beginning, it was like, oh, okay. But then somewhere along the line, people figured like, yo, we could actually make a living doing this. So some people were late to the party with that. So now you got people who are, you know, upset with other people because they're more successful. What's up, Dion, man? And now you want these people to stop doing what they doing, you know, or slow down doing what they doing so you could catch up. Man, these people are not playing with you. They don't care. They really don't. You know, some guys and some men and women are upset that, you know, people have got bigger channels, bigger followings, you get more AdSense money. And, you know, y'all will be happy if y'all got that. So they're supposed to just, you know, give you what they got, basically. And if they don't, you're going to sit there and, you know, bark at them online about how you're this or you're that. And a lot of people call it clout chasing, but it's just flat out hating, you know. Because let's just be honest, man. A lot of people are not looking for information, they're looking for entertainment. And everybody can't entertain and give people information the way that society, quote unquote, wants it. So they rock with certain people and then they don't rock with other people, you know. But, and we all most of us people who create content, we all got a hypocrisy with us, you know. Yes, like a couple of days ago, I was listening to I saw Obsidian this morning talking about Jason Black. Jason Black's supposed to be pro-black. He made the video about Just Pearly and Adam 22 and being like culture vultures. And then the very next day, he basically did a video passively aggressively dissing Kevin Samuels. So it comes off as a hypocrisy. You know, are you pro-black or you only pro-black when you know, when it's convenient to you, right? You got the guys in this space who, for some odd reason, you know, and I know what it is deep down. Deep down, it was like a few years back, I'd say about 5 years ago, people were making YouTube videos and basically the vast majority of the black manosphere is shadow banned. Vast majority, right? So when people would slowly get a bunch of subscribers and slowly get out of that shadow ban status, and people would see a few bucks or a few coins or whatever, other brothers like, well, how you know, if you can, why is it not for me? And truth be told, if y'all don't want to be shadow banned, you know what you got to do? You got to make content that caters to groups that you don't want to talk about or talk to. You know, you might have to do the conservative thing because then all of a sudden you'll get subscribers. You might have to do the celebrity thing because then you might get more subscribers. You might have to do the sports thing. Then you might get more subscribers. But here's the issue. For all the guys who are in the black manosphere and you got followers in the black manosphere, if you do something different, they gonna torpedo your channel at half the time because that's not what they want. You know, you don't necessarily have freedom of speech in this space per se, unless you're saying what somebody want to hear. And all content creators notice your analytics tell you everything. You know, the people who support you or watch your content every time, you know what they show up to see. And guess what? If you want to get beyond that, you're going to have to make something different. because you can't make content every day about the very same thing every day to cater to the very same group of people every day, because you're going to max out. Maybe, 1,000, maybe 5,000 people support you every day saying the same old thing. But there comes a point where, can I get bigger than this? No, you can't. Because the very people viewing you, that's all they want to see from you. Now, the other thing, man, and why I'm saying, why I'm saying what I'm saying is, then you got people who are considered grifters. They come in here and they say that this is what worked for this person, this is what worked for that person, this is what worked for that person. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix everything that I make with all of these people, and I'm just gonna be some, avatar of a person, and hopefully this gets me views. I go to this place, I go to that place, then I'm making money. And when you're seeing a bunch of people that you might consider fake, and you're like, how does this happen? How does this work? How are they doing this? They took the blueprint from multiple people. And they're not playing with you either. Because they're not in it for the quote unquote content. They're in it for the possibility of getting rich. So if you're looking for somebody who's real, or somebody who you can be in touch with, or this, that, and the third, well, you should have supported them a long time ago. Because even some of the people that you feel like, this person should be further, this person is realer than this person, y'all don't support them like that. Why you think guys gotta, and I'm not hating when I say this, and I'm happy for Angry Man for blowing up and getting hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I really am. But he said, let me do these shorts, let me blow up my channel. It's like, yeah. Because all the brothers who are in the space and in this space, I've said it time and time again. Y'all don't support people like that. I know y'all think y'all do, but y'all don't. Because a lot of times what happens is, you hear the rhetoric, and me being online as long as I've been, I hear the rhetoric. I can hear the rhetoric all over social media, but I don't see y'all sharing all the people who make it. See what I'm saying? Y'all been hearing, people have been giving you great videos, live streams, content forever. I don't see, y'all don't share that stuff on like IG. Y'all don't share that stuff on Facebook. Y'all don't share that stuff to your friends. Y'all don't. So when guys, make extra little moves to quote unquote get their channel, because if these men and women are trying to make a living for themselves doing like YouTube, they can't depend on, predominantly this space. They can't. I wish they could, but they can't. I'm not gonna say this is a great base for everybody. It is. Because when people rock with you, they rock with you. But they don't rock with everybody. You get what I'm saying? There's certain people that everybody rocks with, and there's certain people they just like, hey man, whatever. So when you see people switch it up, whether they're at the top, in the middle, or at the bottom, that's because they actually want to do something. They want to make this something bigger than it is, and they can't depend on you to help them. That's what's going on. You get mad at guys maybe changing their channel, maybe hooking up with this person, or changing their ideology, or changing, what you felt like was a core belief system. Unfortunately, man, it don't pay. And you're going to get people who sell out. That's just what it is. And I don't even mean in a bad way. Some people will pivot and do something completely different that ain't necessarily quote unquote selling out in the term, but they like, look, this will get me more. I'll sell more. I'm not trying to sell out, but I'm trying to sell more. And now people like the message is getting diluted. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because the problem is a lot of cats support the message from everybody else. That's what's going on. And that's making it a little bit more cutthroat, because and I've said it before, other brothers have said it before, other sisters have said it before. Y'all like the black manosphere, but y'all want it to be a little secret. And y'all want other people to, and y'all support people who mimic the space, or grift around the space more than y'all support people in the space. So, and guys in the space see it. They're on those other channels and other people's comment sections, and they're seeing the same names pop up, and it's like, what are y'all doing? Oh, okay, so y'all can show up for them in mass, but you can't show up for me in mass. And they're saying what I've been saying for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years, right? And unfortunately, this is just, this is content talking points or whatever. But sometimes I think people look at it like I say like music, because sometimes when people create content, they're like, look, this is my album basically you getting. So what you're telling me is you're listening to my album, and you're listening to my whole album, and you're jamming and it rock with you, but you won't buy it. But somebody will remake my whole album, and you'll buy it. All right, since it's like that, I'm gonna do me for real, and I don't care what you say. So you got people like, I'm not playing with y'all, and people are playing on the fact, and I hate to say it this way, but a lot of times people are playing on the fact that they know. Like when y'all say other people are grifters, let me explain something to you. These grifters know that you don't support the people that they grifting off of like you should. So they don't care. They're not gonna care. Man, what's up, Rodney? They're not gonna care. Why are you like, there is no loyalty. Let's just be honest. There is no loyalty. There is no, people got to be super consistent. Hey, man, you got to go live every day. You got to make 37 videos every day. You got to make 14 shorts every day. You got to go at it and that. You want these people to be this active and be super active every day and then get this much out of it? And whenever you feel like you're going to show up, you're going to go, what's happening? No. Like people have lost their jobs from creating content on YouTube. And it's made it so that they had to make this as a living. You know what I'm saying? People have, some of they've lost things in their life because of this, or opportunities. And then they're like, okay, well, hey, man, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to just have to run with it now because I'm down this road. And since you down this road, I got to go all in. And then they realize, if I go down, I'm not gonna get where I need to get. I can't turn this into a career depending on this demographic. And what's tripped out is, my dog is so petty. What's tripped out is, you get a person like, Cynthia G, right? People get mad at Cynthia G. She hates black men and she this, that, and the third. But look how many people support her. You people get mad at, say, Chrissy, the colorism thing. But look how many people support her. Sometimes people get mad at people like Paris Milan. People support her. The minute they go live, people pop up. It's like, where all these people come from? The ladies show up for those ladies, no matter how quote unquote toxic their message is. Fellas, not so much. Not so much. That's the thing. You got to think about it, man. So when it comes to people go saying stuff like, man, you're gonna hear more people like, I don't care what y'all say or think. Cause guess what? Even if you say you like me, you don't like me like that. Even if you say you rock with me, you don't rock with me like that. How many times you shared a video? Because you gotta, like in this space, we've said it a million times. I've seen it millions of times. And millions might be an exaggeration, but people gotta say, hey, like the video. Hey, share the video. Hey, donate. Hey, like, share, donate. Hey, I'ma stop. O'Shea don't do it no more. Crimson Cure don't do it no more. Angry Man don't do it no more. But how long did they have to say, hey, get the likes up? Kevin don't do it no more, because Kevin's not here no more. But Kevin used to start out doing that. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that, right? Like, Kevin, hey, I'm gonna stop the video. Y'all gotta give me some likes. Y'all gotta give me some donations. Y'all gotta share the video. Y'all gotta do something. These guys are not caring these guys are not gonna care in this space anymore, because it's gonna get cutthroat. Because the only way your people show up is for beef. That's how y'all show up. Like, and people are trying to figure out, dang, how y'all show up this fast for beef all the time? Y'all don't show up for nothing else. But, saying, the women act like this and the women act like that. When guys get catty, it seems like like a bunch of black men show up. Hey, let me get on, let me talk, let me rock, let me say this. Like, say, bro, when I was saying something that we needed to hear, that was some real stuff that was pretty peaceful, you wasn't nowhere to be found. Oh, but you want to get at somebody, or you want to start some drama. Okay, so now it's an issue. And to me, man, a lot of this is internet issues anyways. Like, don't get it twisted. A lot of these people ain't really that seriously angry at each other. They're angry at not being as big as other people, but you ain't gonna see two people come across each other and really get at it. They're not really finna get active because they ain't like that. And it's stupid to do that. But a lot of times we gotta say people not playing. And a lot of y'all don't realize the stress of doing this type of stuff when you like doing it, you want to do it, you want to, quote unquote, help out, the group of society. But at the same time, it's like, man, they tell people if you're good at something, don't do it for free. And what a lot of the guys in the space are having an issue with is they're good at this stuff, but y'all basically treat them like y'all want them to do it for free, but pay everybody else to do a rendition of them. It ain't gonna go well because I mean, if brothers really wanted to quote unquote control the social media, internet, what they would have to do is something that is hard for us to do. We just stop making content. That's what we could do. Stop making content and see and wait on all the people that you rock with that say the same thing. Let's see what they actually gotta say. And I guarantee you it's not gonna go well. And then y'all go, hey, where the brothers at? And the other brother's gonna be like, no thank you. Because what I do remember for sure is I remember multiple brothers on YouTube going to other platforms and like, hey, okay, come with me on my website. Come with me, rock with me on this this other site. Come check me out over here because I'm not gonna be on YouTube anymore. And y'all didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I rock with them, but I ain't finna sign up for that. I ain't finna do this. I ain't finna do that. I ain't finna do that. Why I gotta follow them there? And it's like, okay, you didn't. And most of them came back because that was their lesson that, oh, okay, I don't really have the people's hearts and minds like I thought. I heard what you said in the comment section. I heard what you, hey brother, you're helping, you change your lives, but it ain't like that. I can't necessarily turn this into a quote unquote business and grow it because it ain't like that. So you see other people, and what I'm about to say is probably gonna be disrespectful. I don't know, but if y'all get mad at people, like y'all might get mad at Vlad TV, y'all might get mad at Adam 22, y'all might get mad at Pearly Things, y'all might get mad at these black the immigrants or black immigrants who are doing it, like the Fresh and Fits. Y'all might get mad at the other black guys that are grifters. I think the guy's Bruiser or whatever, or people around the space. Y'all might get mad at Lapeef. Who knows? But here's the thing. They even know that you'll show up more for them than you will for the black manosphere. They know that. You get what I'm saying? They know good and well, you know what I'm saying? As long as I'm not in that space, but I'm like on the side of it, I can take all that, whatever they say, and I can implement it in my stuff. It could be this, it could be that. You know what I'm saying? We could rock with this. I already know them fools gonna show up over there. They gonna come from over there to over here. That's what's gonna happen. They know that. So it's kind of one of those things where you really don't want to, like, there are a lot of content creators, I can't say brothers, there are a lot of content creators who don't have faith in the people that they create content for. You know, what's going on? I ain't been live in a while. You know, but they don't have faith in the people they create content for, because they can't depend on it. You get what I'm saying? They can't. So, you know, what it is, and I said it last night with O'Shea, like this space is fickle. Like, it ain't that difficult to know what works in this space. All you gotta do is talk about relationships every day and get into it with people. What's happening, man? You know, that's all you gotta do. Talk about relationships every day, get into it with people. That's it. Yeah, you know. Hey, and guess what? People gonna continue to show up. That's it. People gonna continue to show up. So, you know, and the blueprint for all of this, in my opinion, is Tommy Sotomayor. Because Tommy used to do something, like Tommy used to have white supremacists on. Tommy used to get buck wild. And I used to watch Tommy. You know, there was a part of me at a certain point, I was like, man, this is just too negative for me. I gotta go. But guess what? He grew after that. He grew and grew and grew and grew and grew, because a lot of y'all just like that. What y'all think Black America is negative. If it ain't negative, it ain't black. That's what's going on. So when something ain't negative, y'all don't like it. It don't have a hint of negativity, y'all don't like it. So people, you know, they build their content on that. That's why, you know, if you search around YouTube for other topics, you know, things that have nothing to do with that, you know, how-to videos, toy videos, food videos, you see hundreds of thousands of people, tens of thousands of people, millions of people show up. Yeah, man. Well, man, did any black people show up for this? Yeah. And some of the same black people who are in this space, they come to this space for the negative aspect of it. And then they go, let me get, you know, but I really, this is, you know, this is my YouTube for the shenanigans, but I'm gonna use my other channel to get into the stuff I really want to get into. Like I've used YouTube for house repairs, car repairs, hacks on things, but y'all will think, oh man, you know what, brother should make a car, you know, a home improvement channel, or brother should make a, you know, a Black Manosphere car repair channel. Only problem is brothers ain't gonna show up for that. Brothers ain't gonna care like that. You gotta have a home improvement video channel where everything is, you know, shenanigans. You know, oh, these broads did this in the house, and this is how you gotta fix it. Da 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 da. And it's like, man, you know. Yeah, I mean, Tommy gonna be back. I mean, he back, whatever. It don't really matter. It doesn't. It, like, at this point, you know, he's made millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. And it's hard to say, you know, Kevin was probably the first person that made a lot of money that didn't get, that wasn't acting completely, that didn't go off the rails on a regular basis. That you know, him, Tariq Nasheed, he doesn't go off the rails. He sticks to the thing, and he doesn't let his emotions take him somewhere where he just has a blow up. You know what I'm saying? But that's the issue. You know, the gender war thing, you know, it's profitable. And people need to know that's how it is now. It's profitable. Like YouTube is, part of it is capitalism, man. People are trying to make money. And people would love to do things outside of the gender war to make money, but it don't work like that. It just doesn't work like that for most. You see other people, you know, black people, non-black people, they talk about everything. They do pranks, they do all kinds of other silly stuff, and viral. Talk about life, viral, but you gotta have a certain amount of celebrity. I love looking at Ricky Smiley's channel. But Ricky Smiley has years of celebrity. Cam Newton, I love that channel. Celebrity. The Pivot, I love the Pivot podcast. Celebrity. Like, people show up for the celebrities. But the people who've been building channels for years and years, They can't. They really trying to move like that, and it's the investment part. Cause I ain't gonna lie. When and y'all don't know this. Y'all might not know this, but Kevin Samuels, when when he decided to invest, yeah, Uncle Shay Shay, Club Shay Shay, celebrity. That's at the network. The network. I like the I Am Athlete until Chad left. Chad was I miss Chad. When when Kevin changed his whole stuff up, he reinvested in his channel, and he had the whole setup that y'all know him and have. And he had bought the lighting and the cameras and the computers and this that and third. He's like, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna do this. He told O'Shea, and he showed O'Shea, and O'Shea was like, O'Shea. I talked to O'Shea. He was like, we finna see. This gonna get interesting. Like he's switching it up or whatever. This is it gonna work? He's like, I don't know, but he doing something. He feel like he got it. He got a direction. And sure enough, that investment and that change up to a degree brought him to a whole different stratosphere, right? And the issue is for a lot of guys and a lot of men and women, the issue is initially you got to get enough support for a long enough period of time to raise the money to get there. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, y'all want a lot of y'all want we want this quality and that quality. People are not playing because it's like, bro, I can't look. I don't have it. I ain't got it. I'm sorry, I ain't got it. I ain't got it. Like I done made I don't know, hundreds of videos in a year, and y'all only showed up for 25 of them, and y'all want them up to make a new studio, and it's like, sorry, it's not gonna happen. And now banks are kind of investing in the podcast business, so the people who are shadow banned, I don't think they know. You know, uh, Kevin didn't make it until he went viral on World Star a bunch of times. I mean, we could say what we want about the. Well, you see the thumbnail, right? Let me say this, and it's gonna be trifling. Let's just go with that argument. Kevin didn't make it until he started talking about women. Women have made it talking about men the whole time. That's what the Black Manosphere was about. Women have been millionaires, thousandaires, billionaires of talking bad about men the whole time. So what's the problem? I'm not saying, like getting at you, and I'm just saying this is the issue. Like, okay, fine. Tommy was talking about women all the time. People showed up. That's what they showed up for. That's exactly what they showed up for. Finally, somebody getting on women. Okay. Ayanna Van Zandt changed the channel from talking about men to talking about women. Had to get rid of her. Think about it, man. Like real talk, think about it. When you look on social media now, the topics that come up in this space are on the Breakfast Club, or on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show, or on other talk shows and television shows, or in movies. The whole foundation of this particular space, all that stuff is coming up everywhere. But guess who you don't see? Guess who you don't hear from? The people in this space. Even the people adjacent to this space, like Andrew Tate. Oh, the message is so bad they got to get him locked up. So now what we talking about? Some people not playing because that message of just actually fairness in America is an issue. You can look at it however you slice. You can look at it as the gender war, men talking about how men are getting done dirty and it being unfair to men. We got to shadow ban them. We got to lock them up. We got to tie him to 4 horses and whip him until he splits type of scenario. We got to if he gets a job, we got to make sure he's fired. We got to cancel him, right? When you talk about the racial issues, people come together, but then people don't come together because what? You got to, it's like woke canceling. We got to cancel that. They talking too much about that. It's this, it's that. The reparations conversation, same thing. The reparation conversation's been online for years. Now it's getting into the mainstream, and now guess what? It's gonna be the reparations woke cancellation attack. That's what it's gonna be. When we talked about Black Lives Matter being anti-black man, it took y'all 2 years to catch up. And now people don't look at Black Lives Matter the same because of all the shenanigans they did. But guess what? Guess who didn't benefit? Black men. Guess who got killed in the whole stuff? Predominantly black men and boys. And this is what I mean in social media. They ain't playing with y'all. This is a hustle for a lot of people. And it's not the fact that it's a hustle for a lot of people is beyond the issue, because the issue is y'all show up for the people that are hustling and y'all know they hustling. And then y'all mad at the people who go, I gotta do something different because obviously I need to get with the hustle. You know, some guys are some of us, me, I'm not entertaining enough. Truth be told, if I was act like I actually act in life at work, y'all would be like, this dude is off the chain. He's hilarious. But the reason I don't do that, for the most part, most of the time, is because it's not even an experiment. I ain't finna be Mr. Bojangles to get no views, cause I know what you want. I give you the content, but I ain't finna, hello my baby, jazz hands for you. No, I ain't finna do it. No, if I'm gonna joke around, I'm gonna joke around because I want to, not because I know how to reel you in. That's not finna be it. It's not finna happen. But because that's what needs to happen. Like a lot of stuff people don't realize. You know, even when you look at shorts and videos, you notice how when you're looking at them and a person is talking and then they have a message and then it glitches and then and it's like they're still talking again because they basically chopped and pasted and edited a video that might be a minute long, it might be 10 minutes long, but it keeps glitching and glitching and glitching and glitching. They're doing that because it keeps your attention. That's why they do that. They do that because YouTube will put it in the algorithm. That's why they do that. They do that because people have a quote unquote short attention span. And that's why YouTube is pushing the shorts like that. Like, you know, competing with TikTok, competing with Instagram, and competing with the fact that a lot of y'all don't realize y'all don't like to listen to people. Y'all got short attention spans. That's why the music went from, 6-minute songs to 5-minute songs to 4-minute songs to now it's 2-minute songs to now all y'all know is it's cool when you do it. It's a problem when I do it. But you don't know none of the lyrics to the song because you don't listen to the song because that's all you need to know. It's cool when you do it. It's a problem when I. That's it. So people not playing no more. People are playing the game. Okay, society getting dumber. Let me dumb it down to these dummies. And then y'all ain't gonna catch up until it's too late. Because guess what? You don't want to listen to people who don't condense a complex message in a 30-second window. So people are taking advantage of that. That's why you hear people repeating the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So you hear no quote unquote new thought or new point of view, and you're not gonna hear one. You never gonna hear one at a certain point because the people who got a quote unquote original thought, this is the kicker. The people that have, okay, you got these huge channels for the most part that people feel like are biting off of people, that are always taking people's stuff. Those huge channels look at the smaller channels that you're not looking at, and that's where they get their talking points from. You're not paying attention to them, but those bigger channels are down there paying attention to them. I don't think y'all realize, even back in the day, the Young Turks used to be all in the black space. They used to be all in the black space, whereas the black manosphere, the black conscious community, the black this, the black that. That's why the Young Turks was always talking about black issues all the time. And you got Jink and Anna talking about black issues. They got JR or whatever. He wasn't even on the panel most of the time, but they speaking for black people in the black community, in the black. It's like, where do they get all this information from? How do they know all this stuff? Because they go to black channels and they retrofit it for themselves, acting like they're friends of the community, but they'll never had the black people on that said the things that they took on the show. That's how that happens. So the same thing when you get to the gender war, manosphere content, that's what they doing. Oh man, I watched such and such, such and such, such and such, such and such, such and such. Yeah. I got that from them. I got that from them. I got that from them. It like, and if y'all don't remember, even y'all was going in on Kevin. People was going in on Kevin about that before he passed. Man, he took my idea. He took my this. He took my that. He took my this. He took my that. But we knew in this space that guess what? At a certain point, somebody's got to blow up, and they gonna have to be an amalgamation of everybody. Y'all want to know the truth be told? And it's what for y'all 13 people. I had show ideas that I put out and Kevin did them 2-3 days later. A day later. I could tell you. You can go look it up for yourself. But here's the issue. I wanted Kevin to do stuff like that if he came across. I talked to Kevin years before he blew up. And I told him, I am a person that talk on the phone a lot. If you need me, I got you. But here's the thing, man. I got a certain little thing going on. And he knew it. O'Shea know it. A bunch of major players in this space know if what it is with me. They know. And that's why I tell y'all, I said last night with O'Shea, I appreciate the concept, but I know what works in this space because if I say it and it fails, I could give it to somebody else that you like and it blows up. So I know what content to make. But see, people who make content like in the same way, they don't like that position. Cause you wouldn't like it either. You mean to tell me I just came out with this topic yesterday? We did the Brother Pill last night. You mean to tell me I made this video, you made that video and only got 170 views, and when they made the video, it got 250,000? Yeah. They said anything different? Not that much different. Not that much. Not that much at all. They don't have to. So at the end of the day, people not playing with y'all because they know, okay, it's not the message, is who says the message. You know, O'Shea's channel. O'Shea did an emergency one last night. We're probably gonna come back with the Brother Pill. It's all good. So at the end of the day, it's like we know what's going on. Same thing in the pro-black community. You know, when Sarah said in them, everybody was pro-black. What was happening? People's channels was blowing up in the pro-black space. People started beefing. They started going at it. You know, beef to get to the top. And now it's kind of smoothed out. Same thing happened in the black manosphere. You know, same things happen in the political, not in the black political sector per se, not the white one. Because when you got the conservative black people, all they got to do is, they not playing with y'all either. They already, like, people like Candace Owens, people like Brandon Tatum, you know, the Hodge twins. I ain't really gonna put ABL in it per se, but ABL, they know, man, I can cater to these white folks, man, forget y'all. I ain't even gotta believe what I'm saying. These white folks gonna keep coming, they gonna give me content, I can say this stupid stuff, I'm gonna get paid. But if I was to say what I really think, y'all ain't gonna show up. So guess what, forget y'all. Forget y'all. Cause half of the people y'all call coons or conservatives that are so pro-conservative and so pro-white, I could even say more than half. Most of those black people were liberals at one time. And it didn't pay to be liberal. Y'all think, oh, I changed my liberal views because of this. No, they didn't change their liberal, quote unquote, views because they just hit a fork in the road and was like, man, that was dead wrong. They changed because other people paid them. That's why they changed. That's what really happened. Yeah, white people are racist that are Democrats, white people are racist that are Republicans. White people are racist that are liberals, white people are racist that are conservative. But the conservative ones pay. They'll pay for you to throw to push their agenda. The liberal ones won't. And other black people, I say, brother, say it, brother, speak truth to power, speak truth to power. Well, donate $1. But then white people will go, speak lies to them Negroes. Here's $100. $100 add up. People are like, you know what? Forget it. Forget it. That's why I said earlier, it's just like music. A lot of y'all don't want to hear that. You know, hey man, what happened to the to the rap that that empowered the people, the power to the people. The white man changed it and said, if you don't say the N-word and you don't talk about drinking and smoking and doing drugs and killing people, that you know what I'm saying, it won't sell records. No, you showed up in the record store and bought those records. That's what happened. You didn't buy De La Soul. You bought NWA. That's what happened. Get what I'm saying? That's what happened. You stopped buying Public Enemy. You start buying, Ice-T and the gang culture. That's what you started buying. So that's what they did. But so guess what? It wasn't just that the white people made some kind of moo-ha-ha. No, you gravitated to this, so they gave you what you was gonna pay for. And while you sat at home like, man, I wish I wanted to have somebody that was like real and honest, the album still came out, and they put those albums out just to see. That's why Common was out. Common wasn't going double, triple platinum. Wasn't gangster enough. Y'all, yeah, that's what's going on. But let me start to get out of here, man. And y'all, man, coming or whatever. I got to do some things. I just wanted to put this out to say, my opinion on some of this stuff going on. But like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Y'all catch y'all the next time, man. Peace.